doing what she's trying to convey.
That's why I agree. It's a fight. It's a fight for the minds of the party. And there are those very radical. But I'm with Shirley. I get it better now, Shirley, because of you and Lenny too. I get that part better. It's what you're trying to do is you're trying to keep these people from hijacking your party, and they have the same people in the Democratic Party too. Know that they do.
We have been hijacked.
You have to fight always.
We have been misled. And they don't even know what it is to be a Republican. What's a Republican? They ain't a crazy radical going around calling people niggas. Niggas got guns too. They ought to shoot your ass for calling them a nigga. All them congressmen that went through that crowd talking about, they called me a nigga, they spit on me. You should have said, you a nigga too. Who called me a nigga? I would have turned around and went up a poster on their asses. That's not constitutional to do that. That's not going to solve anything. It's just not. And there's a lot of good Republicans out there. As I try to get Betsy settled, she's kind of got her own mind. She's not too happy either. There's a lot of Republicans out there. Y'all need to wake up and think about it in the right manner. This man is not done. Everybody talking about in the next 9 months we're going to get a lot of them out. So we get a lot of them out. So let me tell you what their next plan is, because that's what the party and that's what the press is not telling you. I'm going to tell you things on this show they're not going to tell you, such as, they're going after amnesty. They're going to go after going to get all the immigrants in this country, and they're going to make them legal. They're going to put a legalized bill to make everybody who's not an immigrant legal. They're going to make them all legal. They're going to just make them wave one hand and just in one swipe of a pen and make them legal. They ain't got to pay no way. They ain't got to earn no way. They ain't got to take no test. Just make them legal. That's not right. There are certain rights in America that you have to go through to have, and I'm tired of America just giving our gold to the ghost. Giving our gold to the ghost.
Well, Shirley, how do you feel about that with the money being that, for the war and what have you? Don't you think we've had enough of that? Aren't we tired of the killing? Aren't we tired? It's just time. I think it's just time to come back home and deal with what we have to deal with here. I fully understand there's a big issue, a big problem over there. Our security is affected. I'm totally reasonable about that. Perhaps maybe there could be some other type of diplomatic intervention where people can come to the table. I don't think things can get so far past that even our so-called deemed enemies can't be reasoned with. Seriously, I don't want... Shirley, if somebody came up against you and just said, Shirley's just totally unreasonable, I'm like, well, I don't think so. I think there's a way to get to Shirley, to get her to come to the table and talk about what she needs to, and not with your rifle.
No, I'm listening to you.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I just feel that the war is passé. It's time to get over it. There has to be another diplomatic.
That's distracting, Shirley.
To
very distracting.
I hear what you said, but Betsy's got another hand on that. Let me talk to you through Betsy, because Betsy's talking. What you said, Betsy? Oh, but Betsy said that your president didn't make war a priority issue. What? Betsy said that was the issue. He said he was going to end in so many months, like 10 months, 18 months. Y'all tell me what Betsy said that's not priority for your president. Your president said we're going to end the war. That war's not going to end. That president got in there, saw money. He said health care. He said immigration.
Yeah.
So, yes, we agree with you. We're always getting old. We're tired of war, but now this is civil war, baby. This ain't about Afghanistan. This ain't about Iraq. Right. This is about American injustice. Get your guns. Get your guns. It's about the radical black Republicans who are upset and mad as hell. You talk about war. They ain't thinking about war. They're thinking about getting that health care and getting them immigrants legal. We work hard to be in this country. Work hard. And what happens? They have us be derailed by their message of what they call hope and change. This hopey, changey stuff, boy, I can't stomach. This is like taking a barrel to the stomach. Somebody's shooting that man. That man who puts those things together that don't think for all of us. We got to pray for our president. Our president, at one point, he had good ideas and good thoughts. Some people believe. Some people have difference. And on all truth, as much as we joke around, the problem that the Republicans have is that they didn't make this a bipartisan situation. We know that the Republicans are different and the Democrats are different. But the problem that President Obama did not provide for us was President Obama. Obama.
I know that other one too. I'm tired of his ass.
You know all them made up names.
President Osama. President Osama. That's the next
president. See, anybody with a unique name, beware. I got a normal name. Anyway, when you
Husar.
You gotta go there. I'm gonna go beat him in a second. Get out my seat, kick his ass, get the gun. When you think about our president and the Republicans, because he's saying that he was trying to work with us, the president was not trying to work with us because at the beginning of this bill, he didn't put us on the table. You should see how the House floor was fighting left and right. With David Dreyer and Slaughter, she was trying to get her point. He tried to give his point. Jesse Jackson Jr. cut him off at the throat, wouldn't let him get his point across. And as soon as he did, he said 10 seconds. And then he cut him off. Wouldn't let him even have a response. They had to bring him back to the floor, have them go at it, and then Dreyer got his point across. Look, not only are they making backdoor deals, not only are they not allowing us to sit down and put the bill together, they have the ability to discriminate and to make us look like fools and baboons on the House floor. You can't do that, White House. That's not fair to the Republican people. And that's why you have all these upset, crazy-ass Republicans in the Midwest, and you got some upset people on the West Coast as well. Nancy Pelosi, she's got to go. The Wicked Witch from the West has to go. And I'm telling you, in November, if the Republicans aren't thinking soundly and using wise decisions to take out what we have to take out in the right manner, in the legal manner, which is get together and vote. Start talking about what's going on in this country and the cost that is involved.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Now, what they saying in the chat room? Because the chat room's over there, so they responding.
You know what? We're having issues right now in the chat room because the promos are running, and I'm sending out the hip, telling them to go over to the Hip Hop Republican. They can't hear us right now.
Yeah, I typed that in.
Yes, I know. They didn't get it.
Or else they could go to the Hip Hop Republican channel show page.
There you go.
The channel
so they have to get used to going to the show page, or they can go. So there's a few places.
You know, and there's other pages.
I would go to Hip Hop Republican because it looks so well done.
It's so well done, and you can become a member of HipHopRepublican.tv.
Oh, now there you go, turning them off.
Turn them off.
Hey, Shirley.
I'm telling them, so, I'll let you know when when I get them on board, okay?
Well, Shirley, I want to ask you.
I'm over there. I'm over in the chat room.
What happened to all that violence that was taking place here? Does this really show the true colors of the base? Or is it the bigger base that you represent really is much more larger than what we see the excitable, violent ones? Which one is it that truly represents your base?
It's a constant evolution, my brother.
Okay.
We're always revolving.
I don't know if that answered my question.
Well, I'm trying to. You want me to answer it your way. That's the issue that
you that's like it's a female trait that we've been picking up.
We always try to do
that. You want me to answer your way. I'm giving you the answer. And that answer is that it's a little bit of yin and yang. It's a gumbo. This is a southerner thing here. When you ever had gumbo, you got a little bit of this,
I stopped talking that Chinese shit to us.
You got a little bit. Gumbo's not Chinese, little.
It's yin and yang. What the hell you talking about? I don't know what the hell yin.
You can say it all day long.
Yin and chain.
Yin and chain. So on a serious note, it is a little bit of upset people and about what is justice. Let's talk about justice. Our congressman in California, you gotta love him, Darrell Issa. Darrell Issa says the GOP lawmakers, Darrell Issa is supposed to call a special prosecution investigation against the White House. Very interesting allocations to make. Darrell Issa is the top Republican on the White House Oversight Committee, told CBS News Wednesday that he will call for a special prosecution to investigate the White House if it does not address Joe Sestaks, is that Stocking? Claimed that he was offered a federal job in exchange for dropping out of the Pennsylvania Senate primary. So, Darrell Issa is not happy with this either. Come on, I love it. This is a great man. Our congressman in California is saying there was a lot of underhand things going on. A lot of underhand things. And a lot of people were promised jobs.
Yes. Who?
A lot of people were promised money.
I promised me a job.
Karen Bass in the state of California, our assemblywoman Karen Bass.
They promised her a job?
No, she gave job raises to all her staff members.